Webb's training services is the business, and we do commercial training largely for the construction industry. And there's three main directors. I'm the managing director, or was before we sold the company. And we have a couple of training centres, one based in Birmingham, one based in Milton Keynes. And our clients are largely in the construction industry. We do practical training and classroom training. That's fundamentally what we do day to day. Well, I'm getting to an age where I want to take it a bit easier. And in fact, my main business partner, who is a little bit younger than me, but was also feeling that he wanted to take life a bit easier. So we decided that we would look at selling the business. There was no great urgency, but we felt that it could be a lengthy process. And therefore, we chose to instruct Kingsbrook. No, we didn't. We didn't really have an idea of who might want to buy us, which I guess was why it was helpful to have the Kingsbrook process of research. And I mean, also, we're a busy, smallish company, and one doesn't always have the time to spend a lot of time doing this yourself when you're actually running the business. And so we didn't know the buyer. I had no contact with them at all before the process of introduction, which was done by Kingsbrook. It wasn't as if they were a competitor or anything. They were not really in our field at all. And since the sale, it's become clear that they looked very much at what we do as a sort of an extra thing, an add-on for their clients to what they already did. So it was a new arm of their business rather than somebody in the same field sort of buying us out to get rid of a competitor or anything like that. Kingsbrook did the usual thing that your company does, which is to do some market research and find out who might be interested, and then contact various companies and see what the interest was, and slowly cut that down to people who were interested and not the ones that weren't, until we had a series of meetings with the people, and which is all done over Zoom or Microsoft Teams, and was quite a pleasant process to talk to the people that were looking at you, and vice versa. So it wasn't particularly stressful, and it was helpful. We wouldn't have been able to sell without using Kingsbrook because I just don't think we would have ever got around to doing it properly. So certainly, I think we were very pleased with the results that we got from Kingsbrook. In our case, I think it possibly took a little longer than we thought it might do. So I would probably say, be patient. Unless you're very lucky, these things probably don't happen overnight. I think the whole process took, for us, nearly 12 months. We found it frustrating that the buyer was pretty slow, which relates to what I said just before in terms of how long it took. Certainly towards the end of the process, we kept finding that they found other things or were very slow in getting back to us. And I think in truth, that was because they were in the process of acquiring more than one company at the same time, and were a little bit stretched in what they were doing. But to answer your question in terms of what was the most difficult, that sort of made us feel that it was hard work at that stage.
Yeah.